Right, this is taken from a CNN interview where Anderson Cooper is talking to the SWAT team that arrested the second Boston bombing suspect from the boat. Um, it talks about all different things, but the aspect of the whole arrest. But it gets to one point where he asked them about the throat wound. Um, Now this guy here, he's the spokesman. He does all the talking. And what he describes is not what the media have been telling us. And also look for this guy, and this guy's reaction to when he says it. Also, especially this guy who does actually mouth something to the others. Now, there are a couple of other YouTube videos which show the interview, but not from the point where he talks about the throat wound. For some reason, CNN have cut it off at that point. So watch it and see what you think.
So at that point, we needed to get him away from the boat. As soon as he was checked for anything, handcuffed, we just picked him up and ran like hell to get away from that boat and got him over to where the medics are and the federal agents who were taking him into custody.
There's a report that he was shot in the throat. Unclear whether that was self-inflicted, whether
right.
Or at what point that could you tell that?
I did see a throat injury. To me, it looked more like a knife wound. It wasn't a puncture hole. It was a slice where it was spread open, possibly a piece of shrapnel from one of the explosives that they were using the night before. It didn't look like a bullet wound to me. It looked more like a cut of some kind.
What goes through your mind? I mean, you're focused for a week on finding.
So there you have it. Like I said, the two versions on YouTube at the moment just show up to the point just before he talks about the throat wound, which I find a little bit odd. Thankfully, it's still here on CNN's page, so you can actually go and look at it if you want and have a look and see what you think yourself. Why they've actually deleted that point at that point rather is anyone's guess, but it's their reaction to what he says. Has he said something he shouldn't have said? Well, who knows? But get this out to everybody and discuss it and see what you think. And in the meantime, just stay safe, everybody.